we sounds like a cult. Um, I mean, so far, it it's been about like corporations and stuff like that. Like, okay, wait. There's the main story, like there's the main murder, which we're supposed to be focusing on, and then there's this entire world around us where apparently there's a strike going on between the workers union or whatever and like the people that own the company and shit like that. And personally, I'm not trying to get too wrapped up in it or distracted. I'm just trying to get them to help, and then I'm going to question, or like I'm going to try and question like the workers union, cuz so far there's like two parties at play here. Um there was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. So what do they do? Fair enough. Tell me something else. So what do
The
they do?
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
How much does Wild Pines have? You're in good company, it seems. Who are, the other indoctrinate? Oh wait, no. In, who are the other Indo tribes?
Son Baptiste, elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good, you're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
What exactly is a billion? Wow. Uh, that's it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be, big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. The money I owe is so much less than that. Yeah, we only like owe 100 royale. What's it called? Hmm, maybe.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. But they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
Hmm.
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Um, okay, wait. Before I ask more questions, uh, like, I'm gonna go, piss real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. La la la. Okay, my mic's coming through. Okay. It probably helps, to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed, or been absorbed. To survive, wild pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
Where does Wild Pines get all these, billions? It probably helps to start from a royal monopoly. What does a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. That's all I need to know about something.
We built this district.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Hmm.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway,
Hmm.
for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
You're on a boat. Uh, tell me, Pines, what do you do? Tell me, what can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57.
Hmm.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. Yeah, basically our character got so drunk, um, that he now has amnesia, apparently, and also lost his badge. Also his gun. He sold his gun.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten for it could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. Let's be
Oh
honest.
dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Okay, are we gonna try and negotiate our way out of this, which is 42% even? Or are we going to just say, then I'll find it somehow, let's talk about something else until I do. Okay, wait. There's two options. Should I go with like trying to, I don't know, negotiate, or should I go with the other one? What do you think? Whoa, what do you think, low mana monkey? Okay, we're gonna roll. There's a 42% chance that this goes through. We're gonna roll.
She's a negotiator.
Yo!
Just float a favor at her. Insinuates.
Uh, yeah. Okay, wait. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, you. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
What? Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. Where did this come from? What? Again? How come there's word on the street?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love.